What it is, what it do, and how the hell are all of you? Yours truly, Petrov, fucker, back with another mother love. You already know the deal, bruh. Grab your smoke, grab your drink, and lock in with your boy. Because we back with another one. Now, this is a special one. As I've said, I'm going to be dropping more content, trying to figure out ways to do it. Well, when we get a longer break, we're finna drop some content. That's just the way it's going to go. Now, it might not always be like the normal off-the-cuff episodes where, you know, I'll be doing 5, 6, 7 articles, whatever it is, running off on the next one. This might only be one heavy-hitting one small one funny one joke one. You already know what it is. Holla at your boy. Now, this one, as you can see the headline on the screen, clear as day. Pro-Antifa defund the police group appears to suggest burning down police precincts. They already did that shit in Seattle, Minnesota. How many other cities, if y'all can remember, let me know, man. I know there's at least Seattle, because they had Carmen, what was her name? Carmen Best, the first like black police chief. She had to step down. You had out in fucking whatchamacallit. I don't want to say it was Los Angeles. No, I don't think it was Los Angeles, but I know for a fact Minneapolis and Seattle had the biggest fuck yous to the police department that could be given. The third precinct in Minneapolis is still not open. Still barricaded shut. And every time I go past that bitch, I see the same officers on the roof cowering as Molotov cocktails are thrown at them. And as I've said before, bro, it can still be fuck the police. It can still be, man, the police ain't never done nothing good for me, rah, rah, all that shit, right? I'm okay with all that. But you can't go to war with the cops and expect them not to play back. And that's what happened. And that's the situation we're in now. Motherfuckers want to play and do what they gonna do, and nobody can do nothing back. Some hoe shit, in my opinion. Now, the Anarchist Group that has voiced support for Antifa appeared to encourage its followers to burn down the police station until flowers grow in the wreckage of the system. See, here we go. This is the third precinct today. The group Crime Inc. posted on Twitter on Friday. Let's see the picture. Because I can go down there and get pictures right now. Yeah, look at that shit. Still closed the fuck down, dog. Ain't nothing grew in the motherfucking wreckage. Nothing grew in the wreckage. The only stores that came back were the stores that were company stores, like corporate stores, Arby's, Target, Cub, all those mom and pop shops, the Town Talk Diner, the tobacco store, Minnehaha Liquor, continue. We can keep going on. Denny's. The Schooner got damaged. Denny's, the dance hall ain't there no more. Max and Pawn's gone. I mean, Walgreens, that shit ain't never coming back. Not that that's not a corporation, but you know what I mean? Like all these stores, bro, that had that money to actually rebuild, come back. The mom and pop shops that didn't have the money to come back ain't came back. And when you see the strip malls rebuilt, you better believe it was okay. They had the money to rebuild them, no problem. Because the people that was leasing those buildings didn't own that shit. So that fell on a couple, one owner, 10 owners, 100 owners, but it fell on someone else except the person leasing. Not that they didn't get hurt by it, but they weren't the ones stuck with the extensive bill of damage. They may have had to pay something into it, but let's keep it a buck. Now, Black Lives Matter is rioting. When we say abolish police, we don't mean beg politicians to defund them. We mean take grassroots action to prevent them from continuing to do harm until flowers grow in the wreckage of their system. Now, I'm going to keep it a buck, as I've always said, bro. If it really came down to it, and Minneapolis did not have police, Antifa, Black Lives Matter, none of that shit would exist. All them gang members, all them criminals over north, over south, in the hood, in the ghetto, whatever you want to call it, ain't going to let y'all run shit. You ain't gonna be getting none of that shit you want. You ain't gonna be all rainbows and sunshine. For your ass, it's surely not. For the dudes that run the neighborhood, it's gonna be a gravy motherfucking train if you get rid of the cops. The criminals are gonna have a motherfucking blast, and there's not a motherfucking thing the citizens are gonna do about it except motherfucking take it. And we've proven and seen that shit. Look at Minneapolis. Look at George Floyd Square. How many people didn't want it? Sat there and took that shit because there was nothing they could do. So you gonna be sitting in the same position. But except you might be getting motherfucking extorted because criminals ain't as likely to protect you punk ass unless you gonna pay them. And when it comes to the charter system, is Minneapolis, did this Crime Inc. or whatever, do they know about the charter system in Minneapolis? Do they understand that you can't just abolish the police? It's funny, bro. It truly is. Now, and they get that shit from, you know, AOC and Ilhan Omar. The abolishing the police means developing ways to resolve conflict. I'm gonna keep it a buck. All the systems that they have in play that are supposed to address violence, this, that, the other, aren't helping it. If all of those groups, all those people that were crime prevention experts, this, that, the other, why was carjacking up 537%? Why is it the chances of you being a victim is 104 in Minneapolis, but not in Anoka County? I mean, come on, use your fucking brain. You know what I mean? Like, these motherfuckers are stupid. You really think that you're gonna just be able to throw a ragtag band of out thieves or out whatever you want to call them into the city and be like, yep, you guys are the new cops and you're gonna make sure nothing happens? Okay. Ain't nobody gonna listen to them motherfuckers, bro. No one listens to the community watch in Minneapolis. They damn sure ain't gonna listen to the community watch when they got a motherfucking taser or a can of mace. Because I highly doubt any private thrown together ragtag thing is gonna be allowed to walk around with more than a pistol like the police officers are. Now, the Twitter account has posted several tweets supporting Antifa protesters over the past years, including pledging solidarity to Antifa sisters. You know, it's sad because you got a lot of people, man. I mean, a lot of people that fall for this Antifa shit. And when I say it like that, I mean it because, you know, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. And all these cats seem to fall for something all the time. Now, they said, they finished off with, we strive to reinvent our lives and our world according to the principles of self-determination and mutual aid. The group's description reads, ooh, I like that bike, though. Some dope shit. We believe that you should be free to dispose of your limitless potential to your own terms, that no government, market, or ideology should be able to dictate what your life can be. Now, that being said right there, right? No ideology should be able to dictate what your life can be. Antifa, in their ideology, wants to dictate what everyone's life can be and what everybody's life can't be. Proven it 1,000 times. So at what point do we recognize that shit and like, oh, hold up, that's a problem. We got to actually address that shit. Because we're not doing that. And we're ending up in the same position over and over and over again. And one of the things is, I mean, I know it's not the definition of insane, but it's a very good definition. The definition of insane is doing the same thing over again, expecting a different outcome. But we all know, and we've all seen multiple times, this shit play out. And it never plays out well in the hands of those who think it will. Let's keep it a buck, let's keep it honest, because there's no other way to be. Now, for this episode, that's all I really got, because this article stood out, and y'all already know me, I'm always fuck Antifa to the bone. But they want to burn down precincts. Let till flowers grow through the wreckage. What I really think should happen is Antifa could show up with their best, let the Proud Boys show up with their best, and let them handle that shit. Like in what was that movie called? The Outsiders? Is that what it was? Pony Boy? Have the greasers and the socials or whatever show up and do their thing. Something like that, man, because this shit wild that they're gonna just say, you know, we should burn everything down because that's the right move. It's wild to me, that's crazy, and it's out motherfucking landish. You know what I mean? So that being said, this was just that episode. It's a quick episode. You already know what it is. Stay blazed, stay blessed, stay safe. And if you can, for your boy, leave a fuck Antifa in the comments. You already know what it is. Peace.